Jeff, I can't do it. I just can't.
First off, how's your breathing? Because your health is the most important.
I'm fine, just a little wheezy.
Okay, we'll just take a couple deep breaths and we can figure this out.
It was Thursday night, April 17th, and I was stressed to say the least. I had so many projects that I did not know where to start. I had a math test, a math quiz, a history test project and Cornell notes, a biology dissection paper, the first draft of my Spanish children's book, and an outline for my Into the Wild essay. I came to the realization that even if I stayed up all night, I couldn't complete all of that work. I was upset and confused as to how and why I had so many projects due on one day. I had been using my study hall time efficiently, so why was the work not done yet? By the time Jeff came to check us in for the night, I had lost it. I was crying and hyperventilating. I did not know what to do. That was when I came to a realization. Jeff helped me set out a schedule of my homework for the night and gave me some great advice. He told me that it was okay to ask for an extension and to not feel bad about myself for doing so. And now I understand that it was okay for me to have limits and to know when they were being pushed. Although I have always stuck to a schedule back home and never turned in assignments late, I realized the importance of being flexible that night, not only in school, but in other aspects as well. During the beginning of the semester, I did not realize how hard I was going to have to work in order to stay on top of all my assignments. As the semester progressed, I began struggling to find a balance between schoolwork and sleep. During our time in Costa Rica, one night I stayed up till almost 2 in the morning doing my Cornell notes and a math homework. I thought nothing this night because back home I would do the same thing. I would stay up all hours of the night to finish my homework because I did not want to have to show up to class the next day without it. However, I quickly learned that this habit would not be successful at Alzar. As we all know, the classrooms can get pretty overheated and you can easily become sleepy in them. For a couple of days, it was a real struggle for me to stay awake. I was even tired during afternoon activities, which enabled me from enjoying them. However, that one night in the yurt changed my mindset on when being flexible is perfectly fine. So I want everyone to color one word that describes yourself pre-Alzar. One word that you thought of yourself as before you came to Alzar. And then take like 30 seconds to do that, and then we're all going to share them. Just think of one word. It doesn't. Is everyone ready? Yes? Okay. Everyone, show your word. Everybody go around the circle saying them. So Jose, what was yours?
Procrastinator. Energetic. Lazy.
Smart. Irresponsible.
Willing.
Underachiever.
Ellie, you have one? Okay. Mine was organized. I don't know if I spelled that right. But coming to Alzar changed my mindset of what being organized really means. My shift in my attitude about flexibility was also apparent to me during my last LOD experience. On Saturday, the only thing I had planned for us to do the entire day was kayak the Cobarton section of the river. I only knew the latest we could be back was 4:30, so Cook Crew could have enough time to cook dinner. Normally I would be like really stressed out because I wouldn't know how long it was going to take, how many people were going to swim, what everything was going to happen, and I would just get really worked up. But then I realized that I'd have to be flexible, and I realized everything would be okay. And everyone ended up enjoying the river time because they didn't feel pressure from me. I wasn't like, okay guys, we need to be back. Like right now, what are you doing? You can't swim. I was more like, everyone, have fun. Swimming's okay. The whole point of kayaking is to have fun. And that trip was when I really realized that leaders, in order to be successful, need to be flexible. Therefore, to me, being flexible does not only mean changing a specific plan, but it also means being open to the unplanned. A lot of times in my life, my path is blurred, but I know that this is a temporary and normal thing that I should not be afraid of. Although my OCD and desire to know everything kicks in at times, I know that it is okay to leave a little blurred line in my plans because I cannot predict what will happen next no matter how hard I try. And this can be seen in my trunk, because as you see here, it's really messy, and I just threw all my clean clothes into it, and now it won't even close, and normally that would bother me so much, but since it was exam week, I knew that I had to make time to study instead of cleaning, so I had to prioritize and be flexible with that. And though I might lose some battles, like being uber stressed out, getting really homesick, not cleaning my room like I want to, I can still win the ultimate war. And that is the beauty of this life, turning the corner and not knowing what to expect next. Whether it be a rainstorm in the desert, a Class 4 Rapid that I'm about to charge myself into, or a math test on how to find the slope of a tangent line to a function using derivatives. I will always know one thing. Whatever is ahead of me is there for a reason, and I plan on giving it my all because I only have one chance, one lifetime to do so.